Right, attempt number 2. And... Oh! Wow, was that... Wait, hold on. I think that was 2 billion. I think that was 2 billion. Also, that chug. Attempt number, I don't even know, probably 10. Boom. Didn't crit. But was that 2 billion as well? Alright, after reviewing the footage in Vegas, it seems that this is the maximum amount of damage you can currently do in the game with a single hit, because both this hit as well as the previous crit were the exact same number. So the damage cap at the moment seems to be 2,147,483,520 damage, and that leaves me quite disappointed because I was really hoping to break the damage calculation like I did last time. But oh well, what can you do? Alright, hello everyone, welcome to another Warframe video, and why in the balls would I do something like this again? Especially when it was this expensive, because the Riven I bought for the Opticor to do this was 1,750 platinum. Oh my. Well, first of all, because I can also use the Riven on my Opticor Vandal, which with this kind of a juiced up Riven, magnifique. And second of all, when I got the first Riven, the one that I broke the damage calculation with, Eidolons were not in the game yet. And when the Eidolons did eventually come into the game with the planes of Eidolon, you guys instantly went, dude, you have to use this setup against like an Eidolon on Chrome or something. And I was like, yeah, there's a small problem with that, because you see, by the time the Eidolons did eventually make it into the game, I didn't have the Riven anymore. I think I sold it and I bought another Riven. I don't remember which one it was anymore. And that really annoyed me because you guys weren't the only ones that wanted to see the BFG against an Eidolon. I wanted to see that as well. So, over the last year or so, I would peek into the trade market every now and then and try to find a suitable replacement for the previous Riven, and while I did find some, they were extremely expensive, like 5,000 to 6,000 platinum, and I was not willing to pay that. But today I finally found this Riven, which was really good, and the offer, while still really high, was not as crazy as the previous Rivens. So here we have the new Opticor setup. We have Serration for damage, Split Chamber for multi-shot, Point Strike for crit chance, Vital Sense for crit damage, then the Riven, Opticor, Sati-Visido, which adds some multi-shot, a lot of cold damage and a ton of generic damage. Then I have Primed Cry Rounds for cold damage, and Infected Clip and Stormbringer for corrosive, though for the Eidolon, we're gonna take out Infected Clip and put in Hellfire for radiation damage instead. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen, after more than a year of waiting, we are now switching over to Prisma Angstrom. We are shooting the ground to receive the bonuses. We are then switching over to the Opticor, and we are charging, and okay, that was not that great. Let's try that again. Charging. Ooh, boy, that was even worse. 3rd time's the charm. Oh no, it's still the broken. Charging, and it finally broke. Yeah, it's not that great. Yeah, it's about as good as a solid sniper rifle. It's just the charge time and the thickness of the beam as well. They're just not that great for the Eidolon, though it'd probably be a lot better if you bring a Toxin Chroma instead of a cold one like I did here. Though it is a lot better when I manage to line myself up to Grumpy McCavat's cat's eye, at which point I can two-shot one of the limbs. Now, don't get me wrong, this is still really good. If you bring a Toxin Chroma and you line yourself up with your Kavat so that as soon as you pop out of operator form, your Kavat instantly gives you cat's eye, you can two-shot the limbs. That's awesome. It's just that I was really hoping that I would finally be able to one-shot the Eidolon's limbs in solo mode. When I juice up my Chroma Prime for boss killing, I bring the Opticor Prime and I juice that with a really good Riven, and I line myself with Grumpy McCavats. However, as I said in the beginning, I didn't just buy this Riven for the standard Opticor, I wanted to use it on the Vandal as well. So my new setup that you can see over here is running Serration for damage, Split Chamber for multi-shot, Point Strike, and Argon Scope for crit chance, followed by Vital Sense for the crit damage. Then once again we have the Riven, Opticor, Sati-Visido, and we top it all off with Rime Rounds and Malignant Force for viral damage and status. And this, unsurprisingly, is just a stronger version of my standard Vandal setup, and it absolutely destroys all the enemies even at very high levels. Heavy Grenier units will go down after about 2 headshots once I get Argon Scope. Heavy Infested units just kind of get AoE down by the girthy beam. And finally, Heavy Corpus units, well, just get one shot, which is quite nice. So here we go, I finally did what I wanted to do for over a year, and I also got a really nice setup on the Opticor Vandal at the same time. And as always guys, I thank you very much for watching, I hope you have enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Bye bye!
The song of sons and daughters, pride